In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the new fairy event, part 2 inside of Grow a Garden. We're going to be taking a look at some of the new items, pets, and also seeds that are going to be inside of this update. So be sure to stay tuned and make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into the video. All right, so one of the first items is actually a seed, and this is called the Emerald Bud seed. This is what the seed actually looks like, and this is actually like the crop that you harvest and go to sell. And this actually looks really, really awesome, and it fits the theme of the event very well. It's like it glows, it looks super cool. They did a really good job on this. Now, this is actually going to be a mythic, and I believe it's going to be inside of the new shop. For those of you guys that don't know, we are confirmed to have a new shop for this new event that most likely you're going to have to use your fairy currency. I believe they're called fairy coins. I don't know the exact name for them, but the ones you get for, you know, clicking on the fairies around the map and turning in your glimmering fruit into the fountain over here. You can choose to get fairy points. I believe you're going to use your fairy points to actually buy things inside of the shop, and what you actually can buy is this crate, which is another item that I'm going to show you right now. So right here we have this chest, which is called the enchanted chest. Now, most likely inside of this chest, we've seen chests like this in the past, and inside are usually seeds and also pets. So this is most likely going to be something you're going to be able to buy with the fairy points inside of the next update, but there's also an exotic version as well, which this is like the icon we have for it right now, which appears to be some really cool looking pets that we're going to be able to get inside of here. All right, we have like a mushroom right there, a type of bird. It actually looks really, really awesome. So we're going to be able to get this and obtain this inside of this next update. So just make sure you guys are stocking up on as many of the fairy points as you possibly can, so that way when this does drop, you're able to buy it. But I also want to take a look at one of the new pets inside of the game. Let's go ahead and take a look. So this pet right here is named Drake. That is the name of the pet. Now, at the moment, as I'm making this video, since it's a day before the update, we don't know exactly what this pet does, but it looks pretty interesting, and I'm very excited to see what it's going to do inside of this update. We also have a new glimmering crate as well, which I believe we already have something similar to this that's inside of this update already. Let me actually look at the rewards here. So, no, we have the enchanted crate. We don't have the glimmering crate. So that is going to be probably a new cosmetic crate that we're going to be able to get inside of this new update. And next up, we have a seed called the Untold Bell. That is the name of this seed. And once again, this also looks really, really awesome. We have like a purple glowing neon seed. This is what the actual seed looks like, and this is what the crop looks like. Super, super awesome. I'm very, very excited to get this. This is also probably going to be obtained either inside of that like chest that I showed you guys. Maybe you're going to be able to buy this individually. We really don't know, but we do know this is going to be inside of the update. We also have this item, which I'm not too sure if this is an item or not, but it's called the Wisp. And like I said, I don't know if this is going to be something we're going to be able to collect, or if this is something we're going to be able to buy, like a gear of some sort. I really don't know, so just keep your eyes out for it. And this next item I'm going to show you guys, you can actually start getting the materials ready, because this is actually going to be something you're going to craft inside of the update. So since the update hasn't dropped when I'm recording this video, you guys can already get a step ahead and start gathering the resources to craft this. And there's two items we're going to be able to craft. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so this item right here is called the fairy net. We don't know exactly what it looks like just yet, but we can actually see the cost. It's going to cost 1 sunbulb seed, 1 strawberry seed, 1 harvest tool, and 100 fairy points. So honestly, it doesn't take that much to craft it, and basically what it does here is that you use this to catch a fairy to get bonus fairy points. So I'm assuming it's going to be for the fairies that spawn around the map. If you actually use this fairy net, you'll be able to get more of the fairy points when you go ahead and collect them. Now, as I mentioned, the update hasn't dropped yet, so it might do something else in the future, but this at the moment is how you actually craft it. So it's going to be very interesting to see this in action. But then there's also this as well, which is the Fairy Net V2, which this one, the cost to make this is 1 dragon fruit seed, 1 mango seed, 1 fairy net, so you actually have to craft the other one for this crafting, and also 250 fairy points. Basically, this one is used to catch a fairy to store in the player's backpack and get fairy points. Super interesting there. There's also another item called the Fairy Power Extender, which we don't really know what this is going to do just yet, so just keep a lookout about that as well. There's also going to be a fairy jar, which I'm going to assume you like collect the fairies in the jar of some sort. Maybe, maybe not, but that's also going to be a new item. There's also going to be a new item called the luminous wand as well, but as I'm recording this video, we don't know exactly what it does, but that's also going to be another one. But there's probably going to be even more seeds, more pets, and more items than I mentioned in this video when the update actually drops inside of the game, but that's pretty much all the information that we have as of right now. So be sure to stay tuned on the channel so that way I'll keep you guys updated with all the seeds, items, and information as soon as the update drops. So make sure you guys subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything, and I'll see you guys all inside of the next one. Peace out and goodbye.